Hello, everyone. Well,
Hi.
so welcome everybody to Knit and Crochet with Linda and June. I'm Linda,
I'm June.
and today we are sitting and knitting with a guest all the way from Canada, but she is originally from Liverpool. Can you guess who it is? Of course you can. It's in the title of the, of the video. But Anne has decided, kindly asked us to join her, and she is joining us today for a change. So all the way from Canada is our wonderful Anne, and somebody's at the door. Shall we let her in?
Hi.
Hello. I've brought me tea. I'm all ready.
You're all ready. You got your knitting. What you're knitting?
Well, I'm knitting the Helen Stewart 24 bird make along.
Oh right, I've heard about that, but I didn't.
Yeah, and I've never done a circular shawl before. You know me, I love mysteries, right? You know how much I love doing a mystery and a knit along. I mean, it's all my favorite things. But I've never done a circle shawl before.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always put them off because the idea of having 1,000 million stitches on the needle does my head in a little bit. You know, I mean, I even find Stephen West shawls very big, and I've bottled out of doing the last clue of clue 4 to go with the crochet like you did, Linda, because the idea of having that many stitches on the needle.
That's why I went to the crochet.
Yeah.
I thought, well, what happened with the Stephen West shawl last year, which was a shame, but I'm not going to go into it. I decided that I'm going to make it my own and added the crochet, which actually looks like the knitted version.
That's right. So I'm doing the same. I don't know if I'm doing the same stitch, but I'm doing a crochet one because I can't handle it. Anyway, this came out. It was a mystery. And as soon as the first clue dropped, it said it was a circle shawl. Well, then there was all kinds of moaning on the website about it because people didn't want to do a circle shawl. So poor Helen come out overnight, had to come up with a different variation of it so that people could do the other one. Anyway, I'm doing the circle one because I've never done a circle shawl. So I've no idea how you even wear a circle shawl, but whatever. So this was the start, like clue 1.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we're bringing in there's 4 colors altogether, and I hand dyed all the yarn myself.
Oh, it's lovely.
So it's coming on really good, but it's actually been very interesting. It's hard to really show you because there's like 288 bleeding stitches on here. But if you notice, you see these, where is it? There.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, isn't that pretty though?
Like, yeah, it's beautiful.
There's
different ways of
doing that stupid slip to knit past slip stitch over, because there I didn't do it right there, and the leaves look a bit.
They look totally different. It's kind of it loops over instead of giving you that nice. But it looks lovely. I mean, and you can't really notice it because that yarn is a little bit darker than the pink and the lilac. So
that's right. So you're not going to know. And in the grand scheme of things, by the time it's folded over and on my shoulders, who's going to look?
Yeah, and if they're too close to look and point it out, they're too close to you. They're in your space.
Get out of my space. So, and it's a nice pattern to follow. It's quite an easy pattern to follow once you get going.
Yeah.
But, so that's what I'm working on. But as usual, I'm always behind with all these blinking things.
I dropped my needle.
But it's still, I'm just doing it as a nice knit. So I'm not concerned about whether I'm up to date.
At the end of the day, there's no race to it, is it? Everything, we always say, I was in part of the challenges, and I've had to step down, and all the projects that I had, they weren't bringing me joy, so I just frogged them all. I think there's only 2 that I'm working them on.
Wow, you frogged all of them?
Well, I had 5, so I frogged 3 of them because they just weren't bringing me joy.
Yeah.
And I just thought, there's other things I want to do, and you know, at the end of the day, life's too short to
Well,
be
that's
doing something that you're not particularly enjoying. And at the end of the day, this is our hobby. This is something that we, you know, that brings us joy, helps us with our mental health and whatever. So if it's not bringing me joy, there's no way I'm going to sit there and knit it.
well,
Or crochet,
exactly,
for that matter.
exactly. And then you know, you end up, there's always something new you want to cast on. Like this was something new I wanted to cast on. And you know me, I do the Gideon method for my whips because
Yes.
I was very distraught one day to see how many whips I had, most of which were blankets.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I seem, but I think my problem is I'm very impatient knitter.
Yeah.
So I start something, and in my head, I think that'll only take me 2 weeks. Well, of course,
2 months down the line,
2 months
it's
down the
still
line,
there.
and I'm bored with it now because it's
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
I start something else. And so before, and this was happening with blankets a lot. I
Mhm.
started like even the mitered square blanket, like I don't think in my head that this is a year-long project. I
Mhm.
just think I'm going to start it and finish it in 3
Yeah.
weeks
Yeah.
or something. But you can't, right? Especially when
No.
you've got lots more stuff you want to do. And I
Yeah.
also cross stitch and I also quilt. It's only so many blinking hours in the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I started doing my Gideon method where I pick 4. I actually decided this month. Normally I do it where, so I write it all down. I'm a bit of an idiot like that.
I do.
Like, so I wrote down 6 projects I wanted to work on. And
Mhm.
then if I had any that I wanted later to work on, and then I set them up in the week to see what I'd work on. And I'd spend 12 hours on each of these things.
Yeah, each
Oh, nice.
project, yeah.
Yeah.
And then if it was finished, it got moved off. If it wasn't finished, it went to the bottom and I'd start the next.
Move it up,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that worked great for me January, February, March. But it's starting, she says jokingly, it's starting to get warmer here. However, we've got snow again. So I find it hot to work on blankets, and they're also getting heavy because they're
Yeah.
growing, right?
Yeah.
So I typically don't work a lot on blankets in the summer here because it's so blinking hot here.
Yeah.
So this month I decided I wanted to just pick 4 projects.
Yeah.
Monday to Friday in the night when I'm knitting, I work on just that one project Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, I do my cross stitch all day and in the evening, and Sunday is my scrappy projects like the mitered square and the jelly roll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's what's making me happy for this month. So all this week I've been working on the Pemberton pullover. Then I dyed my new yarn for my favorite blanket. So all of next week I'll work on that one, and then all of the following week. And if they get finished during that week, great.
Yeah.
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 But it's good as well because you're not putting pressure on yourself to thinking. I mean, I have a lot of whips.
Yeah.
I've got about 12 whips, 10 whips, 12 whips, but I work on 4 different whips every day.
Yeah.
I break my day down into 4 segments,
Yeah.
and I work on them for them segments. And then the following day, I work on another 4, and then another day, I work on another 4. Sunday is my scrappy blanket day,
Yeah.
so I work on my jelly roll, my mitered square. What else have I got? Oh, my starflower blanket. You know the
Oh,
crochet.
that's lovely, that one.
And then I've just started another blanket, which was one that my very first crochet blanket, because I've crocheted for about 40 years, but I only ever crocheted with very fine cotton,
Oh,
doing
yes.
doilies and that. But
Yeah.
I wanted, when I joined the fibre community, I wanted to do a blanket, and it's called the Rainbow Starlight blanket, and I did it in all different colours, and it was lovely, and it was on the back of my chair for a long time, and then I donated it to Cats Protection, for funding for the cats.
Yeah.
And so this time I started it again, but I'm doing it in neutrals, beiges and browns and creams,
Oh.
So yeah, so I as I said, I break my day up into 4 segments, and then so that I'll work on my jelly roll, which is knitted, then I'll do a crochet, then I'll do a knitted, then I'll
Oh,
do
that's a good way to do it. Yeah.
so my hands don't get too tired.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, and that's what one of the things I was finding, that I was not like, I wanted to work on this, but it's not in my rotation. So what I've been doing is I've been working on like the Pemberton pullover all this week. I started on the sleeve, and I don't actually have it with me. It's in the living room, but I started knitting like about 6:30, after I've had my tea,
Yeah,
and then by 9 o'clock I put it down, and then
Yeah.
I pulled this out for the last hour before I
Yeah.
go to bed, just so I could still get this done as well. And I want to not cast on another Musselburgh hat as well,
yeah.
because I made that one and gave it to our Sean, and Sean. Do you know where we get that from? It's the stupidest thing ever, because of course my son's name is Sean. He's the youngest, and we love Shaun of the Dead.
I was going to say Shaun the sheep.
I know I was.
We love the movie Shaun of the Dead, and in that movie they always say Shaun. So everybody,
Stop it.
my brother and everybody says that when they speak about Sean. See, so and maybe I say it like that. I don't know, without realizing, because of the British accent. I don't know, but anyway. So I made it for Sean, and he loves it. He wears it all the time. Well, of course, all the others want one now, and they've all picked yarn and colours and everything. So, but I want to cast one of them on. Well, that won't be in the 4, so that will become car knitting.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't drive, right? So when we go anywhere, like, and because we're in Canada, like, everywhere's a long way.
Yeah. I know when we went to Newbury, we went down to the show in Newbury, because Kirsty and Tracy from Wool and Wishes was going to be there, and we wanted to meet them, and Nancy was over from Canada, from Knits It Happy, so we actually met them, didn't we? And it was lovely. And on the way down, driving down, this one knitted while I was driving.
Yeah. It's the best way to do it. That's what I do.
Yeah,
Like,
why not? Why
Yeah.
not? You know,
like,
I always have vanilla socks.
yeah.
And that when Rick drives, we're going away to Wales with Rick and the dog, and we're going away for 5 days to a cabin, and it's going to be Spice's first holiday away, and she's 1
Tomorrow.
I believe she's already 1.
Yeah, 5th tomorrow. Yeah, she's 1.
Wow, that's gone quick.
Yeah, she's been such a comfort, hasn't she? And when June comes,
Do you not have one as well, June?
Well, I've got my own a Yorkie.
Oh,
a
that's
miniature Yorkie, yeah. And my son's got Spice's sister, baby.
Okay.
But you might as well say she's mine.
Because does he live with you?
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah. You've got 2 dogs.
He comes in from work, and he works for DHL, and when he comes in, she recognises the sound of his van before he's even come around the corner, and she sits on the arm of the chair, and she's got her head out the blind, and she's looking at him. She's all excited. He comes in, and he'll make a fuss of it, and she'll look at him as if to say, "Yeah, that's enough now. I'm going back to me now." And she comes back to me, and she lays by the side of me and doesn't move.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah.
But when June comes, Spice is all over her.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely jumping at her, smelling her bags, because obviously she can smell Bailey.
Yeah.
But she's all over you, isn't she? She loves it.
I have to pick her up. I have to have cuddles off her. She has to lick me ear off and everything.
Give her a clean.
Yeah, she gives me a clean. Yeah.
That's what Toby does when people come in. He jumps on the back of the couch when they're sitting there, and he runs along the back of the couch and licks everybody's ears.
Oh, God,
if you don't want his ears licked, just put your hands over your ear.
Well, Rain just continuing yap, 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 yap. And she'll go up onto the stair and you've got to make a fuss of her and stroke her and everything. And then she's happy with that then. And she goes away and she's silent.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
When I walk through the door, I've got both of them, and if I stroke one and not the other,
Yeah.
oh no. So I'm like that, stroking them.
Oh. So when you go into your cabin, how long will it take in the car to get there?
2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours.
Just
Oh,
going to Wales. We're just
Yeah.
going to Wales.
Yeah, because we took Toby to Nova Scotia, which is where Sean lives, which is the other blinking end of the country, and it's a 14-hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah, and we took him in the car, so I got lots of knitting done. Got my old chicken made while I was on the way there,
You did?
and we just put him in the back seat with a big blanket and his bed, and he was really good. But we only go halfway because, like I said, I don't drive, and it's a lot for Bob to drive all that way, right? So we stop halfway after about 8 hours in New Brunswick, and we spend the night in a hotel. And it was the first time we'd gone that far with Toby, and the first time he'd stayed in a hotel. And I was a bit nervous because I thought, what if he pees?
Yeah.
Oh no, everything goes through. I mean, I'm just sitting thinking about, well, I'm going to have to take this, and this. He's going to have a little backpack all of his own.
Yes.
Just for his food,
Water.
everything. Yeah.
And you can buy
bathing stuff just in case he needs a bath.
Well, that's right, yeah. And they've got because if you're in a cabin in the woods or somewhere, it could get dirty, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Running around chasing all the blinking squirrels. But there's you can get this thing. We got one, and it's like a collapsible bowl.
Yeah, that's what we've got.
You've got one, okay, good.
Yeah, we've got one, and we've got like a water bottle that kind of, you lift it down and the water goes into the kind of, so she can get the water. So yeah, we're all prepared. We're all prepared, just having to make sure we don't forget anything.
But like the dog.
Yeah, like the dog. Yeah. I don't think she'd let us forget.
I don't think she'd let no.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. So what you knitting, June?
So I'm knitting a Kinko.
Oh,
can you see it?
Yeah. See, it's the best.
Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that looks really, look at that nice little pattern down the front.
Yeah, and it's got a waistcoat on the other side.
Okay, move it over a bit.
Sorry.
Oh, I like that one too, actually.
Yeah. I
haven't worn a vest for a long time.
I'm making that in this.
Oh, that's nice.
It's got like browns and whites and creams, and
I like that. Yeah,
it's like an off-white. It's not pure white.
Yeah,
and it's an 100% anti-pilling acrylic, and it's so soft. It's the
James C. Brett Driftwood.
Oh, okay. And is that a DK? Yes, a DK.
Yeah, DK. Yeah,
which is the 3-weight.
Yeah.
So
I'm making that. That's what I'm knitting for myself. Another one I've only just cast it on.
Oh, but I like that though.
Mm.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually feel like I want to make a waistcoat. Somebody else was making one, or I saw it on YouTube or somewhere, and I thought, oh, I really like the look of that, and I don't think I've ever made a waistcoat for myself.
No. I've made a few vests this winter to wear with my shirts.
That's right.
I wear them over dresses as well. It's just that extra layer, with long sleeves for the winter.
Yeah.
I like that. So I've made a few vests this year. I am working on my jelly roll by Kate Jones Bakery Bears. Let me just finish my row before, otherwise I'll drop my stitches. You know what it's like, don't you, Anne?
I know.
You know what it's like.
I do.
And I use between 4 and 5 grams. I weigh the yarn to 4 to 5 grams. So this is mine.
Oh, very nice. And I use your method for attaching now. because
Oh, did you see the video?
I did. I watched it, and that's what I use all the time now.
Yeah.
because I'll
Or
show
I like to use, you know, the way you curl the when I'm making a sweater, I like to use that method because when you come to sew up,
yes,
it's a lot neater for sewing.
like this is mine. I just finished the fourth strip,
Yeah, I'm on 5 now. Yeah.
which is all the greens.
Oh,
But if
lovely.
you look here, this is where these are the ones I first started.
Oh yeah.
And I hate the way you can see the other
Underneath.
colour.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It did to me. It just looks ugly and doesn't look good. But then, if you notice, when I started now with your join, look how lovely that is.
That's really nice and neat. The other way, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that lovely and neat? And that's what I much preferred. So you can see the difference
Oh
between
yeah, definitely.
two
Yeah,
joins.
between the two.
Yeah.
So that was your join method. I just preferred it over the other one.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do that. And then this is I've got 2 scrappies, but this is my other mitered square one.
Oh, this is it. This is the one where you're doing that V in it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks lovely.
That's lovely, that.
Yeah.
So, because again, it was one I started ages ago and I was doing the white and the coloured, and then I got fed up.
Yeah. Well, my if you notice on my mitered square, they're all going the same way. I've not got them going other way, so mine are all going the same way.
Well, that's what
Um,
these are doing. These are all going the same way.
But I
Yeah.
was intrigued by yours as well, so
But what
maybe
I decided was I've now started on this side with all the colours now. I'm not doing
yes,
a white, except there, this row here. No, this. Oh, I'm chucking all my boots
Yeah.
off.
that one.
Yeah.
This one here is just going to have that stripe going all the diagonal way down,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it will still have one giant diagonal.
yeah, that looks lovely.
Lovely.
This is the middle, and then the other one I'm doing is this one, and this is all my own hand dyed yarn.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That's lovely.
beautiful. Yeah.
But this,
I was quite intrigued by yours, where you've got them going into, you know,
Yeah.
you've got them all coming out the different. So all this is going up one way, the other's going, you know, so they're going in four directions, which
exactly.
intrigued me. So maybe
Well,
that's
this is
one
what
for
the crazy
another
sock
time.
lady, the crazy sock lady did that, and you start. These were the two in the center, and you work all the way around, and you just
Yeah.
keep building it bigger. But they're all going in these directions, so
Yeah,
it's a bit of a challenge sometimes trying to, when I go to start a new one, thinking which
right,
way the
okay.
arrow
Right,
is
so
gonna
I
go.
need to kind of do this
Yeah.
if it's going that way, but I need to do that if it's going the other way. So,
Yeah. So it's a bit. Before I get started, I have to really think about it, you know. But once I get going on the row, I'm all right.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I just do them on Sundays as well. They're my scrappies, and I'll
Yeah.
just work on one in the morning and one in the evening.
Yeah. And I try and have one day off a week from knitting and crocheting, just to have a break, just to give my hands a break, really.
Yeah.
I either read or
FaceTime me for 3 hours, or you know.
Oh.
but I think, yeah, so, but
Yeah.
I don't know where I'd be without my knitting and crocheting. It's just so therapeutic, and you can lose yourself into it, and that. And we've Stephen West has brought out the what's it called? What's the heck's it called? The new one that we just said.
Is it a sweater?
No, he's brought the
no.
sweater out, but this is a shawl, and we've
Oh.
stash busted, or is it in with the yarn? Is it in with the yarn? I bet it's in the other bag.
No, there it is.
Yeah, stripe up. This one.
Oh. Oh no, I didn't notice that one. When did he bring that one out?
Oh, a couple of weeks ago. Oh no, it was last week. Last
yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm doing mine red, white, and blue.
Oh.
And I'm doing mine
Pinks
pinks
and burgundies.
and burgundies.
Oh, that's not like you to do pinks.
I know. I know. I know.
She's well out of her comfort zone. And me to do red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
We just wanted something different because
Yeah.
the last one we did, which was the snowscape, which was the hyper knit along we did.
Yeah.
Was it the hyper knit along?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
Yeah,
it was. It was. We I did.
You did pink. Pick that one there.
Yeah.
Grey,
Greys and pink burgundies and that.
Yeah.
And then June did golds and browns and rusts and that. So we wanted to go totally out of our comfort zone and do something totally different.
Wow.
So that's what we decided to do.
Wow.
I don't know when I'm going to start it like Anne, but yeah.
Yeah. She'll make you start it, you know she will.
Oh, I know she'll make me start it, but I've got so much sewing to get done.
Oh, that reminds me. I love this bag, by the way.
Do you like it?
I love it, and I take it everywhere, and I don't use it as much for the socks. One side is my scrappy project, so I've got the jelly roll and the mitered square on one side with the yarn I'm going to use next, and the other side has got me the shawl in.
Brilliant. So it's a good versatile bag. What you can use it for your socks.
It's really nice and big.
Yeah.
I feel like my socks would get lost in it because it's such a big bag.
Yeah.
But I love it for the fact that I can get 2 big projects in it.
Yeah. Well, you can get 3 because you've got the shawl.
I've got 3, because I've got 2 blankets and the shawl in it. And then this one I use, this one sits on my table because I love that it's so open. And this one sits on the table because this has got my sock pattern that I'm working on in it. So, and it's got all my pens and papers and everything in there. So I just come in here to sit on knit on it, and it's got everything in there. So
it's the same like with the Disley bag. You don't realise how many projects you can get into that bag.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Well, even this one,
we had 3 projects in there.
Even this one got 2 sock sets in because I've got the little one with the stripes and then the big one with the regular. So there's only 2 in there as well.
Yeah.
No, they're very nice. I love it.
Good. Glad you liked them.
Oh, we're so pleased. We are pleased. We're really surprised about the support and the orders we've had. I mean, to be honest, Anne, they've gone all over the world.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Australia, Canada, America, all over England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales.
Yep. And the Netherlands, I believe, because I believe my friend Pam contacted you.
Yes, she did. She did. And we're hoping to meet up 14th or 15th. They're going to be in our area, the 14th, 15th of May.
Yeah. I know.
Which is brilliant because it's just before we go away, because we go away the week after.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for her to get back in touch with me to let me know.
Yeah.
And that. And then June will set to and make the bag and that ready for her to collect, well, meet up and
we'll meet up.
Collect offers. So
yeah.
Well, I'm glad it's going good for you. It's
we did
second show, didn't we?
We did our second craft show. That was okay. At New Brighton, the Floral Pavilion in New Brighton.
Oh my God, I've been to New Brighton years.
I know. So we did that. We're not going to be doing any shows in April and May because obviously we're away. Yes. So we've got one June, July, September, October, November, and December.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we booked them all.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so yeah, we did okay. We did really good, but
We did.
we did good.
Yeah.
We did better than we thought we would, because obviously when you knew, nobody knows. But we did good. We sold a few bags. We
Yeah.
sold hats and cowl
Yarns,
sets,
yeah.
and yarn,
A
and
lot involved though, getting ready to do one. Like, I often thought I'd want to do some craft shows or something with my yarn, because I love dyeing the yarn, and I have a difficult time. Like, I have an Etsy shop and I've got yarn in the Etsy shop, but I hate the fact that I have to charge shipping to everybody. But I mean, I have to pay it, right? So
yeah,
and the
yeah,
shipping is horrendous right now.
yeah.
What can you do? Anyway, someone said to me, we'll do a craft show. And then, but the only trouble with that is I dye very small, limited batches. It's not my job. It's not like, this is just something I do for fun. And
Yeah, it's not like you're doing you've got a conveyor belt.
exactly. And I don't want to have, like, what if you don't sell it? I don't want to have a pile of stock sitting there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I thought I'm
definitely.
doing craft shows, but when I used to do direct sales years ago, I used to love doing craft shows. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
at the end of the year I'll do a Christmas one, when you've got leftover yarn that you've from the whole year.
yeah.
I
Well,
might
can you
do.
believe we've been here half an hour already?
Gosh, have we really?
Yeah, doesn't time fly when you're having fun, guys?
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe you might have the gift of the gab or something.
Really?
Well, can you imagine when we meet in Black Sheep Walls then, Anne?
Yes.
We'll be there all day.
I said to my dad said, we'll come in with you. My dad's 91. I said, you will not come in with me, Dad. I said, I'll be there for hours talking. You'll be looking at your watch every 5 minutes. Well, there's a coffee shop, isn't there? I said, yeah. So I'm trying to persuade the not to come.
Sit him in a corner with the newspaper and say, right, we'll see you in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because you just get lost. You go in there and it's like, I'll just have a look at these patterns. Let me just have a look at this. And then I walk around and I look at the yarn and I think, oh, that's nice. That's nice. And then Linda will say to me, what are you getting now? I don't know. And then I'll walk back around again. Well, I quite like this. I don't know about this. And what could you use this for? You just get lost.
I know.
You get lost. You just lose all sense of time and everything when you're in there.
And then when we're driving home and you look at the clock on the car and you think, flipping hell, we've been there
Wow.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, and I love stitch markers and stuff like that, and needles. I'm a needle maniac. Did you see that needles I got the other day?
I did. I commented on it.
That's right. Did you see it, June? Look at this.
Yeah.
I got these in Value Village. I don't even know if you have Value Village. It's like a second-hand store.
No.
And look at it. 12. It was $12. It was marked as $12, but I got it for $9 because it was Senior's Day.
Oh my God.
And that's not half of it.
Oh, wow. And the crochet hooks.
And the crochet hooks are double-ended.
Wow.
So there's one on that side. So they're 2 different sizes. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fab for
That's-
$9.
yeah.
For $9. And these are all the same size as them. But these are this size.
9 1/4, and then they were 12 and a half.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So anyway, I've got more than enough now to keep
Well,
me
you got a
going.
bargain there, didn't you?
I did, yes. I mean, I
Why
can't.
didn't we ever find anything like that, June?
Yeah.
Well, and I think the thing is, I always go in looking for stuff that I know people won't know what they are. So
Yeah.
when I just saw this on the floor, like it was just on the floor of a shelf, it wasn't even by the yarn or anything. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, I bet you that's a knitting case and nobody realized it's full of needles.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
picked it up, and as soon as I opened it, I thought, I'm having this.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Don't blame you.
I was walking around the store like, oh, I'm having that.
That's mine.
Yeah,
That's mine.
but I do. I love needles and things and
Mhm.
all the
Oh,
paraphernalia.
you'll have fun in the black sheep wools then.
Yeah, because
Maybe-
our Linda's got me on the I'd use Clover crochet hooks now, and Knit Pro.
Knit Pro,
Knit Pro. I'm on the Knit Pro now.
and she's got signature.
These
So,
ones.
oh, she's got some signature needles.
Yes.
How did you get them?
I bought them for her.
Some old lady gave me them.
Oh, an old lady.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. The only thing is she didn't get me like I needed a smaller size. I needed the 3mm, but they didn't come with it.
Might want to have a little word with that old lady.
I know, yeah. I was made up when she showed me them. I was
But
like,
signature have closed down their
Well,
business.
that's what I mean. Where did you get
So
them?
you got them with your
yeah.
life.
So in years to come, they'll be worth millions.
Oh, someone else will come up with something similar to it, though. You know.
Oh, they're lovely to knit with, though.
Yeah.
They are really
Because
nice.
Kay from the Crazy Sock
Crazy
Lady,
Sock
that's how come I bought them. But I can't use metal needles. I've tried. I thought, oh, I'll try. They look really nice. I can't use metal needles. I use Knit Pro's Symphony.
Oh yeah, the
I
wood.
love them. The wood
I
ones.
I had two sets of them, and I keep breaking them
Oh no.
because I'm too heavy-handed. I think.
Yeah. I think I would, because I think I'm heavy-handed.
Yeah.
But I've got the metal ones. I love the metal ones, and I love working in there. I love making jumpers from the top down.
Yes, I do too. These are Addy clicks.
Yeah.
And, my dad bought me these for me 60th. It was a little bit of a while ago, but I think you must be
That
the
was
same.
last year. That was
Oh,
that.
I wish it was last year. It wasn't last year. It was 65 last year. Thanks. No, it wasn't. It was 66.
Well, I'm 64 this year.
And I'm 61 this year.
You're 6, yeah. Well, yeah,
Mm.
you're the same age as my brother, June. He's 61 too.
Is he?
I'm a 57 baby. So
I'm a 60s baby.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
You're 63.
63, sorry, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Well, then you're the same age as Bob then, because he's a 63, because he's younger than
I'm
me.
63, yeah. She's 60, I'm 63. I was born in 63.
Yeah, you're the same age as Bob then.
Yeah.
So this funny story, when we went to get these needles, we were in New York City, and I wanted to go to Pale Soho, which was in New York City. So we found out where it was, and we had to get the tube. So we get on the tube, my dad, our David, Bob, me, we get on the tube, off we go. We're all looking, it hit me next to that. We're all looking to see what station we have to get off, because we know where we've got to get off.
Mm.
So Bob says to me, this is our station coming up next, get up, because my dad's a bit old and you got to help him up. He's got a stick and everything takes a bit longer. So we get him up and we get to the, you're trying to get past people who are standing, and we get to the door opens, Bob gets off. I'm still trying, and my dad's like, what? I'm like, Dad, get off. This is where we are. What? Door shut, off we go. We're still on the train. Me and my dad and Aunt David. And Bob's the wrong station, actually. But anyway, he got off one too early. Well, I keeled over laughing. I couldn't stop
I'd been going, bye.
I couldn't stop laughing. Bob's like...
Was his face a picture?
Oh, God, yes. And we didn't have cell phones back in them days that, you couldn't tell each other that, well, we did, but we didn't have the money to do the...
Yeah.
So I was just laughing. Our David's like, what are we going to do now? Well, I'm laughing even more at our David, who doesn't know what to do.
He's having a panic attack and you're just laughing.
New York City. My dad's like, what? He hasn't got a clue what's happening. So anyway, I said, just get off at the next station. We'll have to find him. So anyway, we got off at the next station. And Bob actually got the next train and joined us, which was the one we were supposed to be at.
Yeah.
So and then we found Pale Soho. We went in, of course. Then my dad's like this, and Bob and David are all like this at the blinking door, and I'm trying to enjoy myself looking around the yarn. So that's why I'm not bringing me dad when we get to back.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
That's
not.
it,
Right,
isn't it?
well, we've been here nearly 40 minutes now,
Oh my goodness.
but it's been lovely talking to you.
And
It's such a shame that you can't actually sit here with us,
Yeah.
but it was lovely to do it
It
Um,
was.
over the internet.
over to internet. Over
Yeah,
to internet.
internet.
You lass, where are you from?
So thank you for joining us.
It's lovely to be here. It was nice chatting, and I hope everyone understands me when I'm talking, because
You
It is
will.
it
Of
is
course
what
you
it is.
will.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
and it will
So-
take me about 10 minutes to get back to my Canadian accent now.
Yeah, Bab'll say, what?
We're a bad influence, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
you
I'm
are.
proud
You
of it.
are.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
proud of it.
Scousers and proud.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So that's all from us for today.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Anne, for joining us.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
to June as well. And
Thank
we
you.
hope to see you all again real soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.